Hey guys, it's Naros, and today I'm talking about the future of motion design. Let's get started. Hey guys, it's Naros, and today I'm going to be talking about some things that have been really facing me for a long time. So lately, I've been talking about Leafy and Mr. Amazing, right? Well, I am still receiving hate from people that I basically support regardless. And they're being too ignorant by just clicking on my video and saying crap like Leafy lies and then later clicking off. I mean, obviously, people aren't going to be focused completely on a channel that made a simple fan troll for Leafy. And yes, if you're one of those ignorant kids that said that bull in my comments, listen up. That was not a paid intro. That was not a free intro. That was a fan troll for Leafy, way before Leafy lies started. Okay? Good. So guys, please stop hating on a video that supports your ideals in the first place. I made a video with Razor about Leafy lies and why Leafy and Mr. Amazing are both wrong, but I know very well as to who and why people would defend Leafy, simply because he is the very embodiment of the corrupt gaming community and discriminatory ideals. I've lately been watching a video about cyberbullying in class, and out of nowhere, people that are obvious Leafy and Pyro fans blurt out how the movie is retarded and makes no sense why parents and adults would want to be such control freaks. It makes the complete mindset of many to believe that Leafy would do this, but regardless, from my experience, I know that Leafy would inappropriately, to a lesser extent, say the very kinds of stuff his cancerous fanbase would say anyways. So please, if you were one of those people, please kindly retract your dislike. Thank you. But anyways guys, it's Naros, and today I'm talking about something that has challenged me for a long time. Today, I'm not going to be on an F-bomb rampage like I do in my other videos. And if I ever say it, behind the censor, I'm really saying freak. And its only reason that I'm doing it is because I'm simply reading a quote somewhat verbatim. I'm doing this mainly because I've recently noticed that many of my family and younger people watching my videos, and it's nice to keep it PG and family friendly, and to, in general, keep my videos a bit more educational and informational. But recently, I just really opened up my eyes on the subject of the future of the intro community. Remember whenever I said that intros completely corrupted the whole entire intro community? Well, I've sort of changed thoughts on this. Recently, I've had a lot of things happen to me lately. After faking a quit, well, not necessarily, actually leaking out that I was restarting, a lot of people were getting pissed at me for, well, not completing their free intro. Now, first of all, not completing an intro that's paid is one thing, but whenever you're not completing a free intro, that's totally another thing. I'm not responsible for not completing your free intro. For real. If I don't do a free intro for you, good luck, because there's not going to be that much more free intro design. So, honestly, I think that you should notice that you are treating motion designers very badly. So I want to address this. So I've started to notice that really gamers have ruined the community. After all, there was a need for graphics and intros that, well, basically created the sub-community known as the intro community. And yes, it was a puppet sub-community of the gaming community. They were so greedy enough to the point where they just had to have some sort of graphics. Again, I said in the last video, that is the lesser equivalent of the British invading the Americas, then later turning back on the settlers. And this is pretty saddening. So what I want to say is to all of you big YouTubers that were the first pioneers of the gaming community, I want to say, get ready for war, because you have absolutely ruined our community. You have absolutely taken your grade past the line. And I'm not saying this to my fans and my many friends that game. I'm saying this to the pioneers and the creators of the gaming community. That is, many big YouTubers. So I'm putting this attack towards large YouTubers. So guys, narrow love, narrow peace to you guys. You guys are awesome. You have nothing to do with this. And I know you guys are definitely innocent in this subject. So I'm not going to launch an attack on you guys. Obviously, I wouldn't. And I wouldn't do it for a good reason. The fact is that you are not guilty. The people that are big YouTubers now and that originally pioneered the gaming community are guilty. and we should raise an attack against them. And recently, a lot of people have been really challenging that. I mean, some people from Razer Studios themselves say that gamers spend more time than motion designers whenever they aren't even considerate of how much time it takes to make a simple intro. And sometimes this can take from hours to days, 2 weeks, 2 months. And I'm not telling you guys that gaming is not a really stressful hobby. I'm saying that a lot of people are really inconsiderate of how hard motion designers work. The thing is, motion designers get paid as much as a sweatshop worker, but yet have a lot of motivation and a lot of creativity behind them. However, gamers, well, they let's play. They literally sit on their butts on a chair, play games, record it, and get a lot more money than us. This is the main reason why I'm launching this attack, because it is so wrong for gamers to do this kind of thing. And I'm not saying this for the new beginning gamers on YouTube. I'm saying this for the experienced large channels that have started the gaming community in the first place. So this is why I'm officially launching an attack between gamers and motion designers and newer gamers. And this is to help Fuzzy. Yes, this is somewhat to help Fuzzy, but I'm not going to go too far in this. I've really noticed that a lot of stress has stricken Fuzzy, and a lot of stress has, well, stricken a lot more other designers. So I'm not going to keep the slow death of the intro community to continue to trickle over time. And this is why I am doing certain things to protect this. That's why I'm starting Designers Against Scamming. I've recently noticed that people have gotten really much scammed throughout motion design history. For example, Fighter getting scammed by someone known as Gaff, one of my current clients. And I'm going to trust you with me because I've got an entrepreneurship. So yeah, that's basically my opinion on that kind of stuff. Second of all, I want to clarify the problem between me and a lot of Leafy Lie supporters. As I've said in the introduction, I'm really not supporting the people that somehow support me. Now that sounds a bit weird, but to be honest, they're getting a bit troubling. They're literally disliking my video even after I reply to them saying that I support them completely. And that's pretty saddening, because I said that I had a neutral stance in this drama until now. I've recently experienced that most of the time, I'm not going to be in agreement with all designers. As you may know, Mr. Amazing was a former designer that then turned into a cringe compilation creator, and then, well, you guessed it, a satirical commentator. The purpose of the movement is to intervene with pioneers that created the gaming community and later lazily created more of the cancerous videos that you see on gaming and try not to laugh, try not to react channels. Now, I'm not saying that it's fun for me to do it, but to be honest, I don't want to fake my reaction. So that's why most of my videos on that subject will be kind of mundane, because I want to give you the truth. I don't want to give you some overthought reaction that is just there simply for the views. And I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff because it is simply wrong. And that is the very reason why I am supporting Leafy. That's it, guys. I used to support Mr. Amazing, but now I sort of support Leafy. To be honest, Leafy is not in the wrong here. He simply liked something, and then he turned it into what he liked using a modernized version made by Harry B. And Harry B is not in the wrong here either for simply listening to his client's needs. So to be honest, everybody here is in the wrong. Now, I forgot to add something extra in my video. That is, hey, watch your math. That is, hey, watch your mouth. He has gotten really bratty in the past few weeks for wanting $20 or even $50 or even, $100 from Leafy, saying that $20 is not enough for 6 hours of work by just using S-Shake on a PNG of Leafy, Fimi, etc., and just getting 6 hours of work in it for it, and then later getting paid $20. This is the most brattiest thing I've ever seen. Hey, watch your mouth. You are such an ignorant brat to the point where you make completely no sense. You have been wasting time along with all of your little prissy, bratty friends with designers that have worked their butts off for days on something that is way shorter than your crap, way harder than your crap, because the reason is all you do is just put S-shake on PNG layers of Leafy and Femi. For real. For Christ's sake, you are not having any talent at all. And for you to only waste 6 hours on something that you got $20 for, way more than any other intro designer possibly, and then you later get so bratty where you want so much money as a money whore, and you have such a big channel, oh, you can't pay for that much yourself. So hey, watch your mouth. You are so in the wrong for all of this. I forgot to leave this out, and now I'm very mad at you, Nick, for being such a brat. So I hope that Leafy sees this and starts to recognize how wrong you are for wasting 6 hours of work getting $20 by just putting S-shake on PNGs of Leafy. So yeah, guys, that is my point against gamers. The fact is, even though this might not succeed on Razer because of the other members not liking this, obviously because they're gamers, I'm not putting this on them. I'm putting this on the people that pioneered the gaming community and originally created the Puppet subcommunity known as the Intro community. So you guys, regardless, I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and just go ahead and comment and say that Naros is a freak down in the comments down below. Sorry for that mic thing. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Naro love, Naro peace. Not really, because I was screaming the whole video. And goodbye. Peace.